What up team, so just an update. We've received a few things we've bought through the courier, so I'll just be showing you a quick brief of those and what they're for. So first we have the 60-degree DSR turbo silicone hose joiner. That is going to be for intake going from turbo to pipe. Here, this is just a brass fitting that I went to the local shop and bought for, this is for the engine end of the oil feed line. The fitting that I originally bought wasn't an AN line fitting, but now I'm using an AN line, so that's hence why I've got that. This is for the turbo end of the oil feed. That's just the male to female AN4 90-degree fitting. So that will go in there to help with the clearance issues with the line from the manifold. And then lastly, what we have here, this is the stock radiator with a slimline fan. I've gone with the slimline fan because the stock fans, I actually have them right here. The stock fans I have are real quite wide. So there was issues clearance with the turbo and the manifold, so I've decided to use a slim fan. And that's just held on by the kit that comes with it. It's just 4 kind of zip tie sort of things. They just thread straight through the fin or whatever, and are held on the back by another little washer plate thing. But yeah, so those are all the parts. I'm gonna get started on chucking them on, and yeah, what up team? So we just installed the 90-degree oil feed fitting and sorted out the intake with the pod filter. I'm going to show you real quick the fitting down there for the oil feed line. So it's going to run from there, or run up and around down there and down into the oil pressure sensor, which is down there. I also have a fitting for the oil pressure sensor, which is right here. I've had to, because where the oil pressure sensor is, it's just a 1/8 thread, so I've had to add a T into there to continue the oil pressure sensor working, and also being able to have my oil feed line. So I will install that when the AN line comes for the feed. It's not arrived yet. I think it'll be here in the next week, but I'll do that when that arrives, so that'll be sweet. Other than that, I've done a few little touch-ups, and yeah, waiting for stuff to arrive, and then it's all a go. Exhaust downpipe is on the way. I have the flange all ready to fit onto the exhaust, but I'm just waiting for the actual pipes now so I can weld the downpipe into fitting. Also, the other thing you would have seen at the start of this video, I showed you the radiator with my new slimline fan that I'm going to be using. I'll show you the reason why. Simply because, see those 2 circles there and down there somewhere, those is the little ports from where the radiator sits, and the fan I've got on now, the slimline one, is going to be on this side. And as you can see why I haven't got it on this side, because of the manifold and turbo sticking out here. If I need to, I think I can be able to fit a small one in there. Like I said, I'll probably put a 12-inch or something in there, but for now hopefully I'm not going to, because of radiator fan 1 and radiator fan 2 and 3. There's actually only the radiator fan 1 in there. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I have to see what happens there, and monitor if the fan works or not, and if it doesn't, I'll have to wire it into something different and try get it to work somehow. Another thing is that I have ordered my wastegate. It's just a 7 psi wastegate for now, just to keep everything safe, and if I need to and I can, I will upgrade the spring or get just a better wastegate in general. But for now, we're going to keep it low on probably about 7 psi. But here's where the wastegate is going to go. So I'm going to have to drill into the manifold and weld a V-band fitting on there, so then the wastegate can clamp right up, and then we'll be all good to go, all set. Wastegate's on its way. That should be here within the next week too, so yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Got a bit done, still got a lot to do. The oil drain line, I think I'm going to just order the factory SR20DET hose for it. That's already got the curve in it, because the 5/8 hose that I have, it's not working really well. The drain line's not completely straight, so when it's curving, it's kind of squeezing in the middle of the hose. So I'm going to have to see if I can find the actual factory one that fits up nicely. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.